the sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas. And with
Kevin, thank you. There is
indeed something special, David. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Nurkic, and it's Ariza in at the 3 spot. And for the Mavericks, inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Doncic, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. Doncic finds Hardaway. And here is Powell. Clock at 6. Back to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Lillard against Doncic. Lillard attacking. Here's Nurkic. Misses from short range.
That works just like they drew it up. Until the part where he short arms the layup.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the 2nd round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Now here's Doncic following the miss by Trevor Ariza. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Passes to Powell. Back to Doncic. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Lillard gets to Ariza. This is to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. McCollum no good. And G.A., even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Now here is Hardaway. It's stolen by Ariza. McCollum left side. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Anthony, the pass to Nurkic. Out to Anthony. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. 6 to shoot. It's McCollum on the wing. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Now here is Hardaway. Rebounded by McCollum. Ariza with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Ariza.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Doncic. Ariza with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. A pass to Porzingis. That shot misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Lillard left side. Anthony with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The game now all time.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now here's Doncic off on the layup. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Anthony dishes to Lillard. Back to Anthony. There's the pass to Lillard. Ariza kicks to Lillard. Pass to Anthony. Here's Ariza. Got a piece of it to the inside. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious. He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard attacking. And here's McCollum for three. No good that time. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Out left to the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Reza covering. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 4. After this break. Well, earlier, Damian Lillard spoke to us about how he deals.
I look to the times where
Greg, he's certainly a gentleman in victory and defeat.
You know, Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Sure, it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
And no question, it's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Mavericks, DeJuan Wright is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Curry passes to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Back to Curry. And the 3 off target. Trailblazers trail by 4. Pass to Trent. Left side Collins. He feeds it to Whiteside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Curry with the 3. Another miss by Curry.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Collins dishes to Whiteside. Trent passes to Collins. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Down low, Trent, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Oh, well, listen, guys, that was great work, making them pay for the laps on defense.
And a bounce-back season for Whiteside. Got the minutes he wanted with Portland and showed he could still be an impact player.
Yeah, he showed he's still a monster when it comes to blocks and rebounds. This year will be the most telling with Whiteside. Got a new deal. I want to see if he keeps pushing himself or reverts to lazy play.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, "We can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that 2-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop." Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Here's Curry with the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Whiteside kicks to Collins. Little passes to Whiteside. Comes up empty down low.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn.
Curry with a wide open look. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Put on the wing. 41 seconds left now here in the second. Put on the wing. From the low block. Yep, that one goes in there. Hood's got his first bucket in this one.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Brunson the pass to Curry. Yep, it counts. Curry's got the lead back up to 6 now for the man.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Trent passes to Collins. Here's Trent. Feeds to Whiteside. The Mavericks pull it in. Powell's got 5 rebounds tonight. On its way from Curry for 2. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Anthony, and it's Ariza in at the small forward. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Pass to Ariza. Anthony in the corner. Back to Ariza. It's rebounded by Dallas.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Powell, the pass to Porzingis. And here's Doncic from the arc. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anthony finds Nurkic. Back to Anthony. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. To the middle, and stolen by Cauley-Stein. Outside Hardaway. Up and in on the layup. And now a 10-point Maverick lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Kicks it out to McCollum. He dishes it to Nurkic. Doesn't go that time. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down.
Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it. Already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Out to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. The layup missed. Trailblazers trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah,
Right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's Hardaway with the drive. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Hardaway's got the lead up to 10 now for the man. Anthony, the pass to Ariza. Anthony dishes to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Ariza. Launches it. The shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Down low. Tries from 10. And it's CLA Stein. That time on the assist by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 12. To the paint. Hardaway with the steal. Jumps up. And the dunk by Doncic.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Seth Curry comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. McCollum feeling it out a bit. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. CLA Stein grabs the board. Dallas with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Curry with the three. It's hauled in by Trent. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They trail by 14. Outside Anthony. Back to Whiteside. Anthony dishes to Whiteside. Kicks it out to McCollum. Doncic against Whiteside. Trent passes to Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Count it. Good. Whiteside's got 8 points.
Whiteside has good hands, and I think it helps him on his jumpers. It adds some touch on those shots.
Doncic dishes to Curry. From deep. The shot that time not on target. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Whiteside kicks to McCollum. Back to Whiteside. The Mavericks pull it in. Hardaway goes in. And it's Hardaway slamming it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And so it's Dallas, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Maxi Kleber is out there with Powell. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Curry in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Anthony finds Whiteside. Inside, Powell with the steal. Curry against McCollum. The three for Doncic. The shot will not fall.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Lillard, the pass to Carmelo. Count it. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts.
He logs his first 3 of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
Nurkic dishes to Ariza. Back to Nurkic. And the shot is good. Mavericks leading by 13. Now Curry. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Nurkic.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Mavericks leading by 14. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The pass to Porzingis. Back to Curry. From deep. How? The second chance points on the tip in. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Doncic feeling it out. And Curry has it in the corner. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Mavs. Porzingis with the steal. A three ball. Another three for Dallas.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the three ball.
Nurkic. Portland no good that time either. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 16-7 run. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Doncic passes to Powell. Here's Curry with the three. He can't hit that time. Now Portland takes it the other way.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good with the triple. And here's the fast break. Here's Ariza. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
And a deep three from Curry from beyond the arc and then some.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Now that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Lillard attacking. Out to Anthony. Six to shoot. Lillard misses. Outside Curry. Uncovered. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Drops in the tray.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Nurkic in at center. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here is Irving. LeVert with a wide-open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And, guys, Karis LeVert can do so much while he's on the basketball floor. The problem for LeVert is just staying on the basketball floor.
Yeah, injuries have really slowed him down the last couple of years, Greg, and it's unfortunate because this kid's an outstanding player. He gets it done in every way as a wing scorer. He can make plays, he can defend, he can score the ball. LeVert says he tries to model his game after Penny Hardaway, and if he can stay healthy, I don't think that comparison's too far off.
It's Durant on the wing. Dishes to Allen. Outside for Durant. Allen against Nurkic. Allen passes to Durant. It's Durant on the wing.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Off target with his 3. Ariza, right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Rapid-fire release from Ariza like a staple gun. Boom, boom. Outstanding at shooting as soon as the pass gets to his hands.
Back to LeVert. The pass to Irving. Shoots over Lillard. Almost, but it rolls out.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Durant with a wide-open look. Not wasting any time in taking the shot and knocking it down.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Anthony kicks to Lillard. Back to Anthony. Clock at 6. Portland needs to get off a shot. And it's Lillard missing. The Nets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Dinwiddie finds Allen. Here's LeVert. Irving passes to LeVert. 14 feet away. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance.
Well, you got to mind your business around Irving when you've got the ball. He'll pick your pocket in no time.
Here's McCollum. 2 points. That one goes. A lot of great talkers over the years. Trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Cameron, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right.
No, we don't do that.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. Joe Harris is checked in for Karis LeVert. And Luwawu subbed in for Dinwiddie.
You know, Ariza offers his team invaluable experience. He's a natural leader who his teammates look up to.
Irving passes to Prince. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Trent, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And he's good on the three ball.
You know, knocking down the three guys, that's one of the premier three-point gunners in the NBA, Joe Harris.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Ariza's got 7 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Prince. Irving kicks to Harris. Back to Irving. Over Ariza. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Harris.
You can't allow Irving that look. You just can't give him that. He's too talented a player.
Here's Hood. The rebound by Luwawu.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Little's checked in. Irving passes to Jordan. Three-pointer. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Here's Little. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
There's 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Irving drives in. Can't hit that one.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Portland out in front, up 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Kyrie Irving is out there with Luwawu, and it's Harris in at the small forward. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Lillard's checked in. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season the Blazers were beset by injuries and they fell short of their goals. Their star Damian Lillard said, "Once we're in a better position, I want people to remember how I responded when things didn't go my way, so that they know my character is true." Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland, a place where overcoming adversity was ingrained. Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Lillard's got his first bucket of the night. Dinwiddie outside. Kicks it out to Prince. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Luwawu. Shot clock at 6. Jordan, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Hood with it, defended by Dinwiddie. Lillard the pass to Little. And it's Little finishing it off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And it's Prince penetrating. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Hassan Whiteside.
You know, when Prince is aggressive and assertive like that, it really does open up things for his teammates.
And without a doubt, Taurean Prince comes in looking for his shot. At times, however, he can have tunnel vision.
You know, Greg, it's funny you say that because I like to think of it more as selective seeing and he wants to see the basket more than he sees his teammates. But that's not all bad for a guy like Prince. I mean, you know, some teams actually need a player who's aggressively looking to score at all times. And I think ultimately, though, it'll limit his usage if he can't become a better distributor of the ball as well.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Prince. Here's LeVert. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
LeVert, very confident. He's an amazing athlete and can put the ball on the floor and attack on the drive with the best of them.
Here's McCollum. Rebound, Brooklyn. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Durant. It's through for his 2nd basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Lillard finds Ariza. Now here's Anthony. Stolen by LeVert. KD looking around. Plenty of space. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. KD's got his 3rd basket of the night. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnover.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Nurkic can't hit. The Nets with the lead. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
LeVert gets to Allen, and he drops it in from the low post. Allen's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Lillard, the pass to Anthony, stolen by Durant. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's LeVert. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
McCollum dishes to Carmelo. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by LeVert.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Anthony finds Nurkic. Portland moving the ball around. Back to Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time, rising up for the dunk.
It's Crawford on the wing. Back to Dinwiddie. It's Crawford on the wing. Looking for Allen, and gets it there.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They never put themselves in too much. And that.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Trevor Ariza displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the 3rd. On the floor for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Anthony, and it's Ariza in at the 3 spot. Nets leading by 7. LeVert with it. Lillard picks him up, puts it up from 12. Again, the Nets for 2. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason, honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Anthony kicks to McCullough. The tray. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen for the Trailblazers. Whiteside's checked in for Nurkic, and it's Little in for Trevor Ariza. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. McCollum passes to Whiteside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Temple. To the inside. The kick out to Irving. For the 3. No good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
3-pointer, Lillard. Here's Whiteside. Makes it off the glass. Whiteside's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Irving kicks to Temple. From outside the arc. Lillard with the rebound.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Collins passes to Whiteside. Over Jordan. That one off the back iron and out.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
That one good for 2. And the Nets lead by 6.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Here's Trent. No good on that one. Jordan with some nice D. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Another one falls for Brooklyn. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Good finds Collins. Now Little. Offside Collins. Doubled by Crawford. 5 on the clock and taken away by Johnson.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Here's Hood. And he overshot that one, missing. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And here's Harris from the arc. Drills it from outside. Harris has got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
You know, Harris has a really good feel and understanding of when he should hunt his shot. Very efficient on this end.
Back to Hood to end the run. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Back to Johnson. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Taken away. And they're running. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That free throw good from Hood. And so he makes both from the line. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. seconds left to play in the third. McCollum passes to Nurkic. 1 second left. Off the mark. The third quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 9. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Nets leading by 9. Luwawu is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Nets 5. And here are the Trailblazers now. Lillard dishes to Anthony. Passes it to McCollum. Back to Anthony. With the floater. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 5 here tonight. Ariza against Irving. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Goes up with a stripe. A second chance effort. And Lillard kicks to Anthony. Lillard attacking. Kicks it out to McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Offensive rebound. Ball's knocked loose. Dinwiddie with the steal. And the jam by Kevin Durant. And now it's an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
No problem knocking that one down.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
Up top, Durant. Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Nurkic, the pass to Ariza. He dishes it to Anthony. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. KD with it. Now defended by McCollum. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The pass to KD. 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Trailblazers trail by 10. Ariza passes to McCollum. Drops in the layup for 2.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
Outside Irving. Inside. Allen kicks to Durant. Again, the miss by KD.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Cullen passes to Nurkic. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Allen leading the charge. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Here's Luwawu. Headshot off. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Irving. McCollum kicks to Anthony. Back to McCollum. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. McCollum's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Never seems to shy away from playing in attack mode. McCollum likes to keep the pressure on the D.
And a wide open look for Irving. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Dinwiddie outside. Tries again. That's good on the jump shot. And the Nets lead by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Brooklyn.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Kyrie Irving.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Nurkic finds Ariza. Back to Nurkic. Banked in off the glass.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Irving. Here's Dinwiddie. The kick out to Irving. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Irving. Now here's McCollum over Irving. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And when it matters most, the coach has the confidence that McCollum will deliver.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. Welcome, folks. And before we...
Kevin, thanks.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Anthony, and it's Ariza in at the small forward position. And for the Clippers, they've got Ivica Zubac. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Paul George, and it's Beverly in at the point. McCollum, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
Morris passes to Zubac. And he banks in the layup.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
The pass to Lillard. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Lillard.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range. Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Here's Lillard. Paul George making his last shot. Lillard left side. Ariza outside. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Zubac. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
Ariza, and it's sent back by Leonard. And they get it back. Here's Ariza. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
What pretty vision right there by Patrick Beverly. Wow.
Leonard against Ariza. Here's Anthony. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Morris. Los Angeles leading by 4. And George, here we go. And that one drops. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Lillard against Beverly. McCollum kicks to Lillard. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Nurkic in the post. Harrell on him. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
You see, you can't be too physical with Marcus Morris. This guy is so strong, and he's so good at drawing the foul.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Landry Shamit's checked in for Leonard. Williams comes in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Here we go, one-on-one. Coliner inside. And he gets it back. And Morris throws it down. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 8-point game. Down low. Trent passes to Whiteside. Pass to Trent. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. He's got a clear path. A finish. And Harrell slams it in.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And the rejection by Harrell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Puts it up off the inbound, and the layup by Hood. There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Jackson down low. Pass to Shamet. And the rejection by Collins. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Here's Hood. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you love to see Rodney Hood finish in the face of that contact. How about the grit on that move?
Now here's Jackson. He's guarded closely. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And the rejection by Collins. And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers ahead, up by 8. We've got more in store for you right after this. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping him.
I think in the past, anytime I got...
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn, if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Trailblazers, Collins is out there with Little. Then it's Rodney Hood. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Trent in at the point.
You think about Lou Williams and finding his way and finding himself with the Los Angeles Clippers. He's played for a fifth of the teams in the league. He always felt overlooked, underappreciated, but certainly he's found his niche here.
6 to shoot. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Hood.
Yeah, Rodney Hood not bashful about knifing into the teeth of the defense, given his quickness and length. Very comfortable operating down there.
Williams kicks to Jackson. Passes to Zubac. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Well, Doris, in the past, some regarded Lou Williams as a lackluster defender. Didn't want to lift weights. Had kind of an interesting reputation. He bounced around the league, as we know, quite a bit. He's played for a lot of different teams.
Right. I mean, think about his early association with Allen Iverson, the great Allen Iverson. He's succeeded on his own terms, right? Both of them comfortable in their own skin, able to do some amazing things on the court.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in for the Clippers, while George comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Williams. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Trailblazers. Shots good by Anthony.
Well, nothing wrong with a little early offense. Anthony happy to oblige.
George passes to Green. Now here's Zubac. Shoots over Nurkic, and Green is right there.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here is Lillard. Here's Nurkic. He kicks it to Ariza. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And the rejection by Zubac. McCollum against George. Outside Leonard launches it. And the rebound by Nurkic.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from McCollum. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. George dishes to Green. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Green's got 6. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Anthony, the pass to Nurkic. Count that one.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Beverly dishes to Green. Rebounded by Anthony. It's tipped. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. For the Clippers, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubats. And Marcus Morris subbed in for Green. Whiteside's checked in for Portland. Lillard outside. It's stolen by Morris. Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. And Harrell slams it in.
Throw it up and let Montrezl Harrell finish.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
To the middle. Lillard against Beverly. And Lillard kicks to Anthony. Here's Whiteside. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
George passes to Harrell. The shot's good on the assist by George. Harrell's got 4 this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They have the 6-point lead. Kenny, how'd you... And that'll...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing, guys, from Montrezl Harrell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
We've got Kawhi Leonard, Patrick Beverly out there with Paul George. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Zubats in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. McCollum against George. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Trailblazers trail by 8. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Nurkic. It's good. 6 points for Nurkic.
Well, quality floor recognition from Trevor Ariza. If a teammate is open, I promise you he will deliver.
And George, here we go. Here's Zubats. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. And for Portland, their shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Landry Shamet's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Williams comes in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubats. Clippers leading by 4. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, "We've just got to keep getting better. Keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time." Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. Jackson passes to Harrell. And Harrell shoots it in.
So many of Montrezl Harrell's buckets come right at the cup. He is so powerful.
Lillard with it, now guarded by Harrell, and the shot goes in. Trent's got his first 2 points.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Stolen by Collins. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Trent.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Little kicks to Lillard. The dish to Collins. That ties it up.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Whiteside's checked in for Portland. The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverley is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. They need this, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here are the Clippers. Jackson against Collins. The kick out to Williams. Lock at 6. Back to Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got his first basket of the night.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Portland leading by 3. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And then for the Trailblazers, Anthony's checked in for Little. Lisa comes in for Hood. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Zach Collins. George is checked in for Los Angeles. Patrick Beverley comes in for Jackson. And Portland with a change here, too. Nurkic checked in for Whiteside. George against Ariza. And the rejection by Harrell. Leonard inside, covered by Anthony. They grab their own miss. And another shot. Shooting foul as the... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Anthony down low. Harrell on him. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Clippers trail by 3. And Beverly kicks to Harrell. To the paint. Here's Zubac. An easy 2 points on the layup. Zubac has got 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
It's his first trip to the line.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
You know, Carmelo Anthony, problematic for the defense. He spends so much time at the line, keeps you on a string.
And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Trailblazers lead by 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. Ariza with the bucket.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
There's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. McCollum outside. Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to McCollum. Stolen by Beverly. And they're moving it up. Leonard finds Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Boy, that open look set up by Kawhi Leonard, that's probably the most underrated aspect of his game.
Anthony, the pass to Lillard. And stolen by Harrell. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. Beverly against Lillard. There's the lob to the hoop. Now, here's Zubac. Defense right on him. Kicks it out to Leonard. And the rebound by Nurkic. Portland trailing here. Outside Anthony. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and mellow. One of the best to ever do it.
Beverly dishes to Harrell. Looking for Beverly. He gets it there. The jump hook. Nurkic with the block. And he's able to get it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. And Los Angeles with some changes. Marcus Morris comes in for Ivica Zubac. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Whiteside's checked in. Harrell. That shot, no good. Good D by McCollum. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 1.
I know, Trevor.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Teron Lewis, he talked with the team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Inside, and stolen by Whiteside. And stolen by Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
How about the confidence of Montrezl Harrell? Big-time delivery.
And it's Whiteside off the drive. There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter. And he lays it straight in. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Let's remember this is a former Finals MVP. He will not blink in the biggest of moments.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Use of Nurkic. He's checked in for Whiteside. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
And Harrell slams it in.
Well, the beauty of Montrezl Harrell, he doesn't need sets run for him. This guy finds spots and creates opportunities.
Here's Anthony, and that one's drained from the low block. Anthony's got the lead up to 5 now for Portland.
You could see that Melo knew how important it was to get the score there, and he just imposed his will on everyone else.
Here's Leonard, and the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Anthony kicks to Nurkic. Here's Lillard, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for Damian Lillard.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
And the wide open shot from Morris. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Lillard throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
To the inside. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So, for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Harrell, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
And Morris throws it down.
And that's a clutch bucket by Morris, showing the team they can count on him down the stretch.
Cullen passes to Carmelo. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
And here's Morris for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. The pass to Carmelo. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Making every effort to put this game
on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
So the Trailblazers win it. A true league, David. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. Tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Kept alive. Here's Nurkic. The wide open look here for Anthony. He shoot again. Nurkic finds Anthony. And finally, that one's good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Doncic feeling it out. He dishes it to Powell. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic seeing an opportunity there to make the impact defensively with the block.
Kicks it out to Ariza. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Dallas. Doncic outside. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. He was all alone on that one. Hardaway has got 6 points.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
Lillard against Doncic. Lillard, the pass to Carmelo. Four on the shot clock. Here's Ariza. Nurkic, great positioning on the putback.
And Nurkic does a great job just keeping the motor running.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. A 3-pointer off the mark. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
3-1. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Mavericks making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
Trevor Ariza, one of those hard hat guys who you know you're going to get what you get from him on a nightly basis. Guard on defense and be a capable 3-point shooter. Just comes to do his job.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Ariza finds McCollum. Ariza outside. Five to shoot. The drive by Anthony. Passes it to Nurkic. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Curry with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Ariza. He's got 6. A 3 from McCollum. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Mavericks trailer. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Curry.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told him, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Here's Nurkic. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. Nurkic kicks to McCullough. Shot to stop the run, and it's blocked. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. Mavericks leading by 3. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Curry passes to Cauley Stein. Down low. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Right gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Cauley Stein. Back to Curry. Stolen by Collins. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Whiteside, the pass to McCollum. It's deflected. A wide open look here for Wright. And we'll be right back after this. And before the game, we ran into Damian Lillard, who touched a pop.
What we've learned is staying together.
And Greg, of course, he helps keep everyone on the same page.
He communicates well with his teammates, and he listens. That's why they trust him. The discussions go both ways.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Maxi Kleber is out there with Cauley Stein. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Wright missing. Trailblazers trail by 5. To the middle, here's Little. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Little's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, Hood does a good job there of surveying the floor and being ready to deliver the pass.
And the pass to Wright. Cauley Stein with it. Little comes with a double team. Wright with it. He's picked up by Little. Brunson, no good. Knocked loose. The Trailblazers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Little with the ball. Pass to Collins. Portland needs to get off a shot and block. That one goes careening off the glass.
Cauley Stein in great position to reject that shot.
The shot by Kleber, wide open. The Mavericks rebound. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Trent. Down low. Whiteside inside, working on Cauley Stein. Whiteside dishes to Collins. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Right from outside. Offensive rebound. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Mavericks making a switch here. Powell, he's jacked in for Willie Cauley Stein. Porzingis is coming in for Maxi Kleber. Tim Hardaway Jr. is jacked in for DeLon Wright. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Nurkic with the steal. And here's the break. Here's Anthony. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Nurkic with the steal. Ariza passes to Carmelo. Nice D from Porzingis.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. Beautiful assist in transition. They beat the defense down the floor. The ball always wins.
And he commits the intentional foul. Craigie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
And that one is good.
Well, McCollum undersized at his position, at least in terms of his strength. But he can play that way because he competes. That's a tough one there.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 8. 58 seconds left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Anthony.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Had the space there, but it's offline. Curry outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 8.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired. And if he can give some more on the defensive end like he's shown, it's going to help out the team.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Out to Doncic. Hardaway with a wide open look. No good on the 3. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach half.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie John. It was a big-time first quarter from Tim Hardaway Jr. He had 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the Mavericks over the past couple of years, Shaq, making some great personnel. And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Tim Hardaway Jr.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Doncic outside. He can't get that one, and it's Portland the other way. Here's Lillard, puts the move on, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Doncic outside. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
One thing about Lillard is he can go with either hand when he's attacking the rim, and that makes it very difficult to defend.
Here's Doncic. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Lillard with it, out guarded by Porzingis. McCollum against Powell. For the lead, and McCollum with the layup. McCollum's got his third bucket of the night.
Lots of ways that CJ can burn you right there. Super effective on the inside.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. The feed to Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his third assist on the night.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Feeds to Nurkic. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Stolen by McCollum. Anthony drives in. Kicks it out to Ariza. Back to Anthony. 11 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That shot off the mark. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Anthony dishes to Nurkic. That one, no good. The Mavericks leading. Doubled by McCollum. Passes it to Porzingis. It's Powell on the wing. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
How about the touch from Porzingis, demonstrating just how comfortable he is operating in that area of the floor.
Lillard from outside. The Mavericks pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Over to the wing. The three bangs home the trifecta. Now it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Three-pointer, Lillard buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 7.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Anthony on the double team. The three for Doncic. Ariza with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that. And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Doncic. Here's Powell. Out to Hardaway. Back to Powell. Second chance shot. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Trent passes to Hood. Here's the dish to Whiteside. Over Cauley-Stein. Right side, Collins. Back to Whiteside. With 1 on the clock, we're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's Dallas. They lead by a bucket. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Curry is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Kleba in at the 4.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Over to the left wing. Kleba against Collins. Now Little.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Wright finds Cauley-Stein. Out to the wing. Runs in the pass to Cauley-Stein. On its way from Curry for 2. Portland grabs the miss. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Collins dishes to Little. Back to Collins. Inside and stolen by Wright. Fast break Dallas. Curry's got the ball. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound Mavericks. The shot, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Little passes to Whiteside. Here's Trent. And he gets it to go.
A great pass by Whiteside hanging in that play.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Here's Brunson. He feeds it to Cauley-Stein. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so Hood will bring it up for the Trailblazers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Whiteside on the jam by Whiteside.
And a nice show of strength from Whiteside there. Slapped on the shot, but still makes the basket.
A different look now for Portland. Anthony's checked in for Collins. Lisa comes in for Little. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Rodney Hood. Then for the Mavericks, Dwight Powell's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for DeLon Wright. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Finney-Smith kicks to Curry. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 1. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Whiteside.
That is why Melo wants the ball. No fear whatsoever letting that one fly.
The Mavericks have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. It's Curry outside. The shot misses. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Whiteside, the pass to Trent. Back to Whiteside. To the paint. And it's blocked. 1:52 left in the fourth. Doncic finds Powell. Back to Doncic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Marjanovic checked in for Dallas. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Doncic against Lillard. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Nurkic gets to Ariza. Back to Nurkic. It's over Powell. And foul on. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Yusuf Nurkic.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field, and a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
It's good. And, oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Nurkic up top, guarded by Powell. Here's Ariza. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, good luck getting a shot over the 7-foot, 6-inch tall wingspan of Kristaps Porzingis.
Clearly a foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. So he gets them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
And it's Doncic missing.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Curry looking it over. Count it!
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Let's go. Misses there. So a close game sees Dallas taking this. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. And that's Coit Tower. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just...
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn.
Well, guys,
You certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Irving with it. Lillard picks him up. Taken away by Anthony. Ariza against LeVert. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Irving surveying the floor. He feeds it to Allen. Dinwiddie outside. Nets passing it around. Here's Irving. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Ariza with the bucket.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Irving passes to Allen to the left wing. Dinwiddie wide open. Allen. And staying with the play, Allen.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here's McCollum to the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Irving. Over Anthony. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Nurkic finds McCollum. Lillard outside. Here's Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Just 4 to shoot. Down low. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen. I mean, so good at positioning himself and using his length and timing to stifle shooting.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Nurkic, that shot no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. The shot from 20 feet away. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
The shot by Anthony, no good. Nets leading by 4. Durant with a wide open look. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said is you can You can coach a lot of different ways. You can win a lot of different ways. But you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Out to Anthony. A minute 20 left to play in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ariza. Nurkic trying to get open. Ariza no luck. Nets leading by 6. Left side Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. Tries from the block. Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. Passes it to KD. The 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Anthony's shot is off. And Joe Allen will bring it up for Brooklyn. Nobody near Irving. Again, the Nets for 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Ariza passes to Anthony. And he banks in the layup.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Durant. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Passed a little. To the paint. Collins, that's a 2-pointer, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's Brooklyn with their leads. And before the game, we talked to Damian Lillard. You know, Greg, he is still...
I don't fear nobody.
And if Lillard's proved anything to us, Greg, in his career, you know he loves a challenge.
One of the premier big shot makers in this game. I don't know if there's anyone you'd rather give the ball to in crunch time.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Luwawu is out there with Garrett Temple, and it's Harris in its small forward. Temple the pass to Prince. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Here's Luwawu. Clock at 6. Here's Temple. Jordan kicks to Temple. Nets passing it around. Second shot opportunity, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Hood. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 8 points.
Oh, that was a strong dunk. And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Pulls up on the elbow. No good there. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Here's Harris. Rebounded by Hood.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Right side against Jordan. Here's Little. Lays it up off the glass.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside for Jordan. Prince in the corner. Here's Temple. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Trailblazers trail by 4. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Lillard's checked in for Rodney Hood. Irving's checked in for the Nets. In transition, here come the Nets. Prince with the ball.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
There's the pass to Trent. Back to Lillard. Inside. Right side, this is to Lillard. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Prince. And there's the feed to Jordan. Portland grabs the miss. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside Anthony. Ariza outside. Shot clock at 6. This is to McCollum. And it's blocked by Jordan.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. McCollum outside. Passes to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Fires from the wing. And too long on the shot. Brooklyn leading by 6. Here's LeVert. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Nets?
Early on, guys, excellent work on the boards here. I mean, you got to like those second chance points they're getting.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense. The ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
And that one, good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
To the middle. Lillard, the pass to Carmelo. Good work there as it goes. Anthony's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Irving. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. This is his first trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Nurkic with the block, and he recovers it. Good. Here's Ariza. Off the inbound, no good.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, what's your view? Thanks for joining us.
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind, and man knows what he's talking about.
Clearing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half of. Outside Irving. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
And it's good for two.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Irving passes to Allen. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Allen's got 6.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
To the paint, Anthony finds Nurkic. Out to Anthony. Back to Nurkic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the night.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
17-foot shot on the way. No good from Irving.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Down low, here's Nurkic. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And now it's just a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Pass to Allen. Back to Irving. And there's the pass to LeVert. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 8 points for him.
You know, I think this is big for LeVert's confidence because the more he connects from distance, I think the more dangerous he'll become as a shooter and offensive player.
McCollum dishes to Nurkic, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. And what a strong finish there.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. That's good from Durant.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
To the inside, Jordan kicks to KD. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound in this one. Collins passes to Whiteside. Nice D from Durant.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And Crawford with the basket on the assist by Jordan. Crawford's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Collins dishes to Hood. Takes the assist and lays it in. picked out the pass nicely.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And here's Harris from the arc. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And Temple kicks to KD. Off target from outside. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Trent. It's blocked. At the elbow, it's Whiteside. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Cullen passes to Whiteside. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Crawford outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat, up 8 points. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Setting the floor for the Nets. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Then there's Harris, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Dinwiddie kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. 8-point game. Trent. And that one clearly a foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Karis LeVert comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A physical big. Nurkic embracing, going up and attracting the contact when he's trying to score.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. Nets leading by 6. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Prince in the corner. Pass to Irving. Lillard against Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Irving. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist on the night. Out to the right wing. Here's Lillard. Up and in on the layup.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter start. Here's Irving. It's good. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Ariza kicks to McCullough. Inside, here's Nurkic. Excellent D there from Allen. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Irving passes to Prince. Charity stripe shot. Let's keep it alive. The kick out to Irving. Another miss by Irving.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Three-pointer, Lillard. They get it again.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Irving against Lillard. Here's Allen. Nurkic with the block. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
And the Nets making a change here. Durant's checked in.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Durant trying to break free. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Durant with the steal. It's LeVert on the wing. It's LeVert on the wing. And the call, the coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, on the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. From the stripe, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 8.
Boy, completely inexcusable and unacceptable when you don't box out Allen. This guy's a monster as an offensive rebounder.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And both free throws good for Nurkic.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Right side, Kevin Durant. Pass to LeVert. Outside Irving. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. And Ariza's calm demeanor, excellent at scoring in key spots. And that calmness helps him.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Some solid defense there from Irving.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Dinwiddie kicks to Durant. Nets passing it around. Allen passes to KD. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
When you've got the kind of game and shot Durant has, you don't lack for confidence. He is ready to catch and fire whenever he gets the opportunity.
Irving dishes to KD. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A solid win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. And the Clippers looking good as they came into the arena before the game. Important. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Morris in at the power forward position. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Nurkic. And it's Ariza in at the 3, the small forward. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
A really good second-round pick out of Arkansas. Beverly fits perfectly in that 3-and-D role.
And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Paul George with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. George with the ball, and George with the stuff.
Great hustle by Paul, using his speed in the open court, and then, of course, he's an excellent finisher.
Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Lillard, that falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Great positioning on the putback.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
And George kicks to Beverly. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Here's Lillard off the inbound pass. No good at the rim. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's George. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got his second basket.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And the basket by McCollum.
I mean, call it a combo guard to whatever. McCollum is a scorer first and foremost. And when he puts it on the deck, young fella is going to the hoop.
Now here's Beverly. He kicks it to Leonard. Clock at 6. To the inside. Zubac misses in close. For Portland, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
It's amazing everything Leonard gives you, including the eyes to find the open man.
Lillard finds Nurkic. And the layup falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Now here's Beverly. To the left side wing. That's tipped. Nurkic with the steal. Lillard looking around. Down low. Stolen by Beverly. Morris into the lane. Yep, that one goes. Morris has got his second bucket tonight.
And you see the body control. Morris taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
Pass to Nurkic. To the middle. Here's Ariza. And it's sent back by Leonard. They recover it. Clock at 4. Kicks it out to Lillard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Landry Shamet comes in for George. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And Williams, here we go. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Now, here's Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
When Whiteside gets that massive body moving, very difficult to avoid fouling him.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
And the Clippers miss again. It's all tied in Portland. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul George about how they've integrated all the talent.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder. Everybody.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well balanced. This team lives it.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Whiteside is out there with Collins. Then it's Rodney Hood. Then it's Little. And it's Trent in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Green left side. To the paint. Here's Shamet. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Landry Shamet out of Wichita State. Some good young guards coming out of that program.
And another one, GA, that comes to mind, Fred VanVleet, also a former Shocker. Both he and Fred, they are knockdown shooters.
Trent passes to Whiteside. Unable to get that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Lobbed up there for Green. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
He will put you on a poster. Green up top for the monster flush.
Collins kicks to Hood. Banked in off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Shamet the pass to Green. Stolen by Collins. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Out to Hood. Now the pass to Little. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Right side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, fouling Whiteside in there used to be a good strategy. Not anymore. He's improved his free throw shooting quite a bit.
Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Williams kicks to Shamet. Down low, got a piece of it. The numbers in their favor. Goes up, and it's Little finishing it off.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Cullen passes to Hood. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists now in the game. Jackson dishes to Harrell. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
This is Montrezl Harrell, strong offensive rebounder with the skill to make good on the second chance. How is it possible? Wide open too.
Williams gets the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Whiteside. Rebound by Harrell. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Little passes to McCollum. Can't hit from in close.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And it's Shamet missing. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Los Angeles leading by 5. Nurkic with the steal.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. Just the latest star from the town. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
The shot by George, no good. And here comes Ariza, leading the fast break. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And you think about how Kawhi Leonard is able to dominate from the wing position at both ends of the floor. And some and that'll do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. We've got Patrick Beverly. Ivica Zubac is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Paul George, and it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. George passes to Zubac, makes it off the glass. Zubac has got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And George, here we go. Now Zubac. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Los Angeles shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And the technical free throw is good. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Leonard brings the double team. 5 on the clock. Tries to save it. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Clippers leading by 8. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
The homecoming for Paul George, playing in LA with the Clippers. They gave up a king's ransom to OKC. 5 first-round picks and Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Zubac. Another shot. And here's Leonard from 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Kawhi with the 3, showing he's able to stretch the floor more and more.
Leonard against Ariza. Nurkic. And the rejection by Zubac. And the officials call a traveling violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. Trailblazers trail by 11.
And guys, the Clippers were willing to give almost anything for PG because they basically got Kawhi Leonard in the deal as well.
And let's remember, GA, he could have been a Laker. They would have had to trade away the 2nd pick in the 2017 draft. That or Brandon Ingram. Their loss became the Clippers' game.
Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. On the wing, Morris. Back to Beverly. Stolen by Collins. Ariza finds Lillard.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that. Runs up against it and then outworks them.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
Whiteside's checked in for the Trailblazers. Rodney Hood comes in for Trevor Ariza. The Clippers also changing it up. Landry Shamet's checked in for Marcus Morris. Williams comes in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. Williams kicks to Shamet. Jackson passes to Harrell. Poked away and stolen by Lillard. At the elbow, it's Whiteside. Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to Whiteside. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the rejection by Collins. And it's Whiteside off the drive. And it's Hood in the corner. Lillard outside. Back to Hood. Stolen by Jackson. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And Harrell slams it in.
If you start the alley-oop, Harrell can usually finish it. He's an explosive big man with good hands.
Pass to Whiteside. In the corner, Collins with it. Back to Whiteside. Knocks it loose. Leonard with the steal. Here's Shamet. 2nd chance effort. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Nurkic checked in for Collins. And Carmelo Anthony has subbed in for Rodney Hood. Here's Anthony. And yes, it's good. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Back to Shamet. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Whiteside. The jump hook. And no good that time. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Whiteside is out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And Portland making a change here. Ariza's checked in. Jackson against Nurkic.
The developing feel Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside, playing much more under control these days.
Out to Anthony. Feeds it to Ariza. Leonard with the steal. Williams against Lillard. Williams passes to Zubac. Can't hit from 12.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And the basket by McCollum.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
With the 10th, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Ariza's got his first points of the night.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Great pass by Lou. He's such a good scorer. That allows him to draw the defensive attention away from his teammates.
That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut back down to 7 after the points coming from Ariza.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Here's Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 9 assists now tonight. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Morris is checked in for Harrell, and it's George in for Reggie Jackson. That one falls.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Williams dishes to Morris. Back to Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Ariza.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Williams drops them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Anthony kicks to Nurkic. Williams against Lillard. Nurkic in the post. That one goes. Count it.
And the swag Nurkic plays with, it's infectious. He doesn't back down from taking a big shot.
Morris passes to Zubac. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. And Lillard gets it to go.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Offside Williams. In the corner, it's Morris. To the middle. That shot missing. Great D that time from Nurkic. And now Portland on the break. Lillard, right side. He dishes it to Ariza. To the inside. Here's Nurkic. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Zubac. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Knowing the situation, Kawhi willing and able to take control. Big bucket.
Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Inside. Stolen by George. 3-on-3. Leonard the pass to Zubac. Great D that time from Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Anthony. Yes, that goes in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Williams dishes to George. It falls!
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Lillard the pass to Nurkic. Leonard brings the double team. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Leonard draws the double. Passes it to George. And that'll be 2 free throws. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. I have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
And so Los Angeles takes the win.